everything is just amazing about these robots. So anyway, that's probably enough. Extraordinary news from Elon Musk and Tesla. Your opportunity to get in early. Your opportunity to start working towards the Tesla Millionaires Club. So welcome to the next installment of the Tesla Millionaires Club. If there's a bit of noise in the background, I'm in Santa Marta on the Colombian Caribbean coast. It's very hot and it's very, very noisy. So the exciting thing that happened yesterday was Elon Musk started to talk about humanoid robots and gave a little bit more detail about some timelines. We've been hoping for this news for some time now, but he's starting to flesh out those bones, which allows us to get a little bit more definitive about numbers of humanoid robots and timelines.
Our Optimus robot is the most sophisticated humanoid robot in the world. You know, we're aiming to have several thousand of those built this year. We'll 10x that output next year, maybe 50 to 100,000 humanoid robots, and then 10x it again the following year.
So let's specifically, what Elon said was that in production this year are several thousand Optimus robots. So he's actually put a figure, albeit not a precise one, on this, but it allows us to start modeling out. He says then, next year, he's going to 10x that. So let's say several thousand, he means 5,000 robots, humanoid robots this year. That means next year, 2026, we're looking in the order of 50,000 bots. And then 10x that again, and in 2027, you're looking in the order of 50,000 bots, and so on into the future. And you can suddenly see how powerful Tesla's ability to scale and its manufacturing prowess, which sets it apart from anything else. This is the start of the robot revolution. This is the start of Tesla being a $30 trillion company by 2030. So we're starting to see that acceleration. We're starting to see that go into place.
As a big question, coming in the next decade, what do you think is going to be the greatest advances in technology that will affect people's lives? What should they be expecting to see here from technology in their lives?
Well, I don't want to blow your minds, but AI is going to be big. I feel confident in that prediction.
Well, extraordinarily, he also said that FSD, full self-driving, will be safer than humans within 3 months. So in Q2 of this year, it will be safer to get in a robotaxi than it will be for other than human drivers. This again is an extraordinary development. What all this means is it takes away more and more risk from Tesla's ability to be a $30 trillion company, the world's first ever, valued at that level. We're starting to see those risks fall away. We're starting to see that pathway open up and become clearer. We're starting to see the risks not be so dramatic.
And you need, self-driving cars, which obviously you've experienced, and that rate of improvement is exponential in how good the self-driving cars are. We feel confident in passing basically being better than human driving in about 3 months, basically Q2 of this year. We feel confident of passing, having a probability of accident that is better than the average experienced driver.
But the question is, how do I join the Tesla's Millionaires Club? How do I participate in this success? Well, the good news is that it's early days. It's early days, really, really early days in robotics. It's still early days in full self-driving. There's loads of things that we can look forward to.
That's why I say this is very much like Apple's 2014 moment, because the return to scale for Tesla over the next decade is going to be radically different than the return to scale over the past decade. So it is natural, the more digital a company is, the higher the PE ratio becomes. And where that matters from an investing standpoint is you have a whole bunch of people who are screaming and yelling about high valuations who don't understand that's exactly what you want to see when it comes to a company like Tesla, because every customer they add costs them almost nothing, but yet the margins are off the charts.
When we talked on the last video, we did a calculation that you need 144 Tesla shares to join the Tesla Millionaires Club in 2030. I still stand by that number. There are a number of other important analysts out there who follow Tesla, and they've made similar statements on the valuation of the company. All I've done is take that future predicted valuation of the company and divided that through by the number of shares in circulation, and you can come up with the number of shares that you need to hold today. So let's just have a little think about how you accumulate that number of shares. It's still a massive investment for many people. You don't have to get them all at once. You don't have to rush out there and buy 144 shares. You can buy so many a month. You can do what they call dollar cost averaging. So you allocate so much of your monthly salary, so much of your monthly disposable income to start accumulating shares. But what I would encourage many people to do is to try and aim for this number of 144. Now, this isn't financial advice. I don't know your specific financial circumstances. What I do know is that we stand at the start of this fabulous opportunity. So stop thinking of Tesla as a car company. Stop valuing Tesla as a car company. We're starting to see cars become less and less important to the whole Tesla business. We're starting to see mega packs, the battery storage systems that Tesla makes, really contribute to profitability and future earnings. And we're right at the start of full self-driving, and we're going to see that start to contribute to the earnings. And in terms of humanoid robotics, those are going to increasingly become the bigger and bigger story here. The market for robots is enormous. So people are starting to model this out and have a look at what this might mean. Some of the models are saying, hey, maybe everybody who's alive will want one robot. Maybe even Elon talked about people wanting more than one robot, maybe two, maybe three robots. Who knows? This market it's likely to be the biggest market of products that's ever existed, but we really don't know yet. We're just speculating. What we do know is it will be enormous. It will be absolutely enormous. So initially, Tesla will probably start selling these humanoid robots to other businesses that can put them to work, say in stores, say in the factory environment. And as people get more and more accustomed to working with robots in their life, eventually there'll come a time when Tesla says, okay, you can pre-order one for your house now. And that opens up endless opportunities. Think about caring for the elderly, the different tasks that humanoid robots could take on in that environment. It just becomes mind-blowing. It's unclear yet what the business model for robots will be. Maybe you'll buy them and then have some kind of software update plan and pay a certain fee a year. Maybe that you'll just lease them and Tesla won't sell them, but they'll just lease them to you. Who knows? We don't know yet. All we do know is it's a fantastic time to be alive. There's a fantastic opportunity before the Tesla shares just rocket in price, when the investment community and the hedge funds really figure out that, hey, Tesla is onto something really big here. It's onto something. It has a unique first mover advantage. It has the ability to manufacture. It has the ability to scale. These things are easier than cars to manufacture. They take many less components than cars and much less resources to construct. If you want to follow as we track progress towards this, please like and subscribe. And please bear in mind the magic number here is 144 Tesla shares. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.